Hello YouTube, welcome back to Space Station Zero. Today we're doing another Honest Trailers by Screen Junkies. Today's trailer is Twister. The movie, about the Twisters. So, being from Oklahoma, I watched this movie probably more than the average human should. I seen it at the theater twice, then watched it on HBO a jillion times because it came on a bunch of times. I liked the movie. It was exciting. Even, got me into wanting to chase down some tornadoes. Me and my brother-in-law would be in the truck driving around. He was driving. I was on the phone with my sister. My sister was watching TV, telling us where the storms were. And it was exciting. Until we were real close to something that was going on. It's just some really severe weather. It wasn't an actual tornado, but we had a hailstorm where the hail was probably about baseball, not quite softball size, and we got some pretty bad hail damage inside the vehicle. Not outside of the vehicle. We were safe inside the vehicle because we found us a car wash to get under before it got too bad. But after that, my brother-in-law was like, nah, we're not doing this anymore. And I was like, whatever. Anyways, the original trailer, it shows like a big tractor tire flying across the road or something, and it wasn't in the movie. And that right there is one of my pet peeves about movie trailers, is when the stuff in the trailer is not in the movie. And I remember, I think there was like an MTV movie awards or something where Ben Stiller was hosting, and he mentions the tire in the trailer that was not in the movie, and it was just kind of gratifying for me. Anyways, before we go no further with my yammering on, let's watch the trailer.
This summer, we're getting honest about summer blockbusters, past and present. This is Honest Trailers, Blockbuster Summer. Before event movies were...
Hold on, did I say the best Bill Paxton movie ever? Let's see.
Before event movies were all based on comic books, and Tom Cruise had to cheat death to get butts in seats. One genre dominated the 90s Cineplex like no other: erotic thrillers. Oh yeah, and also disaster movies. But only one of them will put you deep inside the suck zone.
The suck zone.
Twister.
It's the suck zone.
We don't call
Welcome
it the suck
to
zone.
the exciting world of wind science, where experts stare thoughtfully at the horizon while weather happens in the distance.
Of course.
And meet Joe and Bill, a couple of tornado scientists who used to be married and plan on fighting about it anytime the wind drops below 50.
What? Wait. I need therapy?
I didn't say that.
I need a therapist? What could I possibly need a therapist for?
Joe's got a grudge against tornadoes since they keep trying to steal her family members. While Bill is trying to leave the stormy life behind, but also leave his fiancée behind any chance he gets.
Why don't you hang out here for a little while, and I'll be right back. Listen, I'm gonna hang out here and get some air. Why don't you go get us some cold drinks? Once we catch up with him, you take the truck and head home.
I'm going back.
Good.
Together, they lead a motley crew of nerdy helpers. There's Rabbit, the one who's got 5 years left before MapQuest takes his job. Belzer, the one who quotes movies.
That's no moon! It's a space station!
Alan, the one from that one commercial. The great Philip Seymour Hoffman as the character Jack Black would base his entire career on.
A manly handshake ensues.
And the rest of them. But in a movie where people literally outrun tornadoes, the most unbelievable thing is there are two teams of tornado-chasing scientists, and the evil one is led by the diabolical Dr. Miller, who takes money in order to do more science.
Jonas went out and got himself some corporate sponsors.
So F that guy, right? He definitely deserves to die. Yeah, take that, funding. Strap in for one of the biggest action juggernauts of 1996. a movie that largely consists of people driving toward a storm, then immediately yelling, "Get out of there," once they get close.
Get out of there!
Get us out of here.
We gotta get out of here now!
Let's go!
Get out of there!
We'll go right now! Hurry!
You're chasing it. What did you think was gonna happen? In this cautionary tale that reminds audiences everywhere, the greatest danger in a tornado isn't the tornado itself. You can probably just hunker down and let it pass right over you.
It just disappears.
No, the real killer is Sparks.
Watch it! Get out! Look out!
Oh, I hope they put an end to those darn Sparks, but only with their own money. No corporate sellout scientists. So enjoy this white-knuckle adventure/relationship drama about sad, lonely divorcee.
Okay, that was the part that bothered me about the movie, and I just remembered when they strapped themselves with a belt or something to a pipe that went down 20 feet or whatever he said, and then they're just kind of getting partially sucked upside down into the suck zone. I just, the problem with tornadoes and even hurricanes is what's inside the wind that's blowing. So if they're inside of a barn and the tornado hits the barn, they're getting pummeled by barn debris. I mean, they have to. I don't know. Bother me a little bit. If that tornado's that big, you get underground. Period. Anyways, yeah, I don't care about that.
From an era where movies with $100 million budgets didn't need to kick off a franchise or adapt some IP. And when they destroyed some they really destroyed some and returned to a golden age when a film could be based on the whim of a studio exec who flipped channels to a tornado doc on National Geographic.
Yeah, he's a storm chaser, plus his wife's always on his ass or something. I don't know. Get Crichton on it, we'll figure something out.
Starring...
That's it, man. Gale over, man. Gale over.
Gale over. Oh, Gale. Game over. Aliens. Okay,
Joe versus the tornado.
As you were.
Another Princess Bride reference.
Dr. Girlfriend. Gustin Hoffman.
Gustin Hoffman.
Never a Boring Ride with Alan Ruck. Dr.
Right.
Daniel Fahrenheit. Move the get out the way. House Hunters, Oklahoma.
There you go.
And meteorology slang.
It's fatty time!
Going green. Greenwich.
So I need a sector scan on that cell. Keep looking for a hook. We'll lose Flanders. What are my dew points doing?
The battle zone should be northeast of 81.
Rotation is increasing. Shear is 90 knots, 50 outbound, 40 inbound.
We're right under the flanking line.
Okay, we got sisters. Oh yeah, it's definitely a sidewinder.
We got a jumper here!
Upflow, Belcher, we have upflow.
They're gonna punch the core.
The cone is silence.
Gate to gate velocities are maxed out.
Those are just downdrafts and microbursts.
They're in the bear cage!
Yeah, and don't forget to flip-flop the doozle knob when you gonna tip the phalange. Marriage Stormy. This is easily the second funniest movie about the wind trying to kill you.
Talking to a plastic plant. Still doing it.
What is this?
Troy and Abed in the morning. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal. Baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salads and scrambled eggs. Starring Chris Hemsworth in Abs, the movie. Pat, you're the greatest husband a lady could ask for. Happy 10-year anniversary.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. I hope y'all found it amusing as I did. He references other movies all the time. I'm finding this out when he's doing them. He's referenced Princess Bride twice. Once, what was it? Neverending Story, and then now. So I guess we'll expect more of that. It'd be cool if I could catch them all. But there's some movies that I just haven't seen, so we'll just see. Anyhow, hope you enjoyed it, and signing off.